Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. So today I thought I would do a really quick what's in my hospital bag video. And just a disclaimer, I am not in my opinion, I'm not a high maintenance person. So what works for one person may not work for another, but I have had a child before. I have been in a hospital we were in the hospital for 4 days with Lenora. So I have a pretty good idea of what I need and what I actually used with her. So that is what I'm going to show you here. I may have even packed a couple things that I won't use, but most likely not. I kept it pretty minimal. So if you're interested and you want a realistic idea of what you need to bring to the hospital, then just keep watching. Okay, so I'm going to start with my toiletry bag. By the way, I'm taking a suitcase that's on wheels. A lot of people bring duffels. I find this so much easier because you don't feel like a pack mule when you're walking through the hospital. You just wheel it on out. It's a carry-on size, so it's just enough to hold everything, but not too big either. So let's start with this bag. So I went to Target this morning and found this bag. It's a Sonia Kashuk overnight bag, and I loved it because it has two different compartments. This side came with these two little, they're good for stuff that gets wet, like toothbrushes or face wash or shampoos and things like that. So in the one I put premium cotton rounds because I use these every morning and every night for like makeup remover and toner and things like that. So I put that on this side. And what's really nice is it has this whole separate pouch here and a whole separate pouch in the back end here. So what I did do is I put my makeup in a small bag. I didn't bring a lot because you're in the hospital and you don't really need it. And I probably brought more than I needed, but I brought two small foundations. I have these little dram jars from Sephora when I had samples. So because I'm not gonna be needing much makeup, I just put a couple of those in here as opposed to bringing a whole bottle of foundation, which is to me not important. I brought my little Peter Thomas Roth. It's like a dust on sunscreen for probably just like when I leave the hospital, or if my room's really sunny. That might sound silly, but it's still really important to wear sunscreen all the time. You know, even when you're just getting a little bit of sun here and there. I brought a little bronzer, a blush, an eyeshadow, which I probably won't even use. Oh, I should bring my eyebrow pencil because that I will use. A little setting powder, mascara, primer, concealer, and my little beauty blender. So not much. I mean, you're not really gonna wear it, but the thing that I found when I had Lenny is that when you're sitting in the hospital, I was post C-section, I will be again, I think. We still haven't figured that out. You just like, sometimes you have hours and hours if you're just in the hospital and your baby's asleep. If for any reason you have to stay there longer, it just feels good to take a shower, do your hair, and put some makeup on. So I brought just enough that I know it'll make me feel good. I also brought, super important, a nail file or nail clippers, whatever your preference is. I brought a file because I hate if my nails are snagging on something. I can't stand it. So if you ask around and nobody has a file or clippers, like I always make sure I have one. So that is also going in my bag. I'm going to tuck it in my makeup bag so it doesn't get lost. I got a little loofah because the hospital does not have loofahs. They'll have like washcloths for you, but I wanted to get a loofah because I did. So I'm gonna tuck that in there. I got a hand sanitizer. I mean, you've got a brand new baby, and at least with my last experience, I had a C-section, so I wasn't getting up and walking a ton. So to have a little hand sanitizer is super handy. So I'm just gonna attach that. So hand sanitizer is good, especially if people are coming and going from your hotel. It's not a hotel, it's a hospital, but sometimes it feels that way. If people are coming and going from your room and there isn't like hand sanitizer handy, which there should be, they're usually on the walls and stuff, but just make sure they sanitize their hands. You got a brand new baby, you don't know where people have been. It's just safer that way. My dry shampoo, which is super important. I'm probably not going to shower a ton. I'll probably get a couple of them in there, but I don't always wash my hair. So dry shampoo, that won't fit in here. So that's just going to go in my bag. I have a mini Oil of Olay body wash. So now I'm going to show you the other side of this bag. It holds so much. It's amazing. So on this side, I have all of my skincare. So skincare to me is super important in the hospital. I mean, like, you've given birth, you're all dry, and it's kind of like, I don't know, for me, it's just a really good feel-good moment when you're just like, you get out of the shower and you can just pamper yourself, replenish all the lost like moisture and stuff in your skin from being in the hospital, being on medication, things like that. So I have a mini face wash here, a facial spray. This is the Mario Badescu, has aloe, herbs, and rose water, so it's super hydrating. I have an eye cream. I have my rose hip oil, vitamin C, a night cream, 2 Burt's Bees chapsticks. Chapstick is super, super, super important, you guys. Your lips are gonna get so dried out. It feels so good to have one close by, so I have 2 just in this bag in case one gets lost, or who knows, because I always lose them. I have a facial serum, eye makeup remover, and a razor. That might seem, I also have to put a day cream in here, but I'm still using it. I'm still using some of these too, but my husband uses my day cream as well. So that's still in the bag, or in the closet. So then on this side, I'm washing all of my brushes, so I will just put like a blush brush, a powder brush, and like a couple of eye brushes that go right here, which is super nice. This little bag is awesome. I think it was like $24.99, but I'm gonna be using this a ton for travel and stuff too. So on this side, I just have deodorant, mini shampoo and conditioners, a little bit of a hair serum, an exfoliator for my face, hand cream, super important. You can use this on your hand and your feet, or just get like a small travel thing of lotion. Lotion is so important. Maybe your husband will give you a foot rub if you're lucky. I'm super lucky. Mine's awesome. Nipple cream is super important as well, because I like this Lancino one. It's safe to use while even if they're nursing. It's for like cracked and chapped nipples. Those first few weeks of breastfeeding are just brutal. So I highly recommend bringing a nice nipple cream with you. So that's everything I have. Most of it is, it's very little makeup. Most of it's toiletries, skincare, lotion, things like that. So that is the bag that I'll be carrying, and it will just sit nicely on this side of my suitcase. So I also brought my flat iron and a hair dryer. I don't know if I'll use those, but they're there in case I need them. So in these 2 little areas of my suitcase, I have, these are organic pads that I found. I've never used them, but they're free of like chemicals, dyes, fragrances, all kinds of just garbage. It's just basically 100% cotton pads. So I got those, and so I also have a bunch of these. They're called Bamboobies. They're nipple pads, so they just go in your nursing bra for, you know, when your milk comes in. Sometimes it's a little out of control. You always want to just protect your shirts and your bras, because that stuff stains. It's bad. So these are like 100% bamboo, so they're super soft. I also have some of the reusable ones that you just like wash in the washing machine, but I'm just bringing these with me here. I'm bringing a bunch of like just dark underwear that I don't care about, that are a little bit oversized, just really comfortable, because I mean, even if you have, whether you're having a vaginal birth or whether you're having a C-section, you still have a lot of stuff that comes out down there that needs to come out, and you don't want to be wearing your nice underwear because they'll likely get ruined. The hospital does provide you with mesh underwear, which is so funny. They're the ugliest things in the world, but I know I don't stand alone when I say that they're so comfortable, and they're just like so handy. You have tons of them, you just throw them away. They're really easy. So I brought a bunch, but I may just be using mesh underwear. I also brought my Lancino pumping bra. The hospital that I was at last provided me with a heavy duty pump, which is awesome. So I'm assuming that's going to be the same case this time. So I'm not bringing my pump. If for any reason they don't have one that for me to use, then I'll have my husband come back and get it. But I am bringing my Lancino nursing bra. This thing is great. It just goes on, and then you put the pump like through here, and then that way you can be like hands-free. So nice. I'm also bringing 2 very basic, very comfortable nursing bras. These are from the Auden brand, or Auden from Target. They're like those sleeping nursing bras that you wear and then they just pull over. I have one in black and one in tan. You get, I think it was a 2-pack for $19.99, so that was a really good deal. And so now that undergarments are taken care of, I'm gonna flip this over. So this is gonna be super basic. What I have in here, we'll start with baby. When I had Lenora, we did take pictures in the hospital because we were there for, I think, 4 days. So we had a lot of time and it was just a lot of fun. So just in case I've got time and I want to take super, super freshy newborn pictures of, I almost said her name, of a new baby girl, I brought 2 swaddles and 2 options for headbands. I was gonna say headgear. So this one is just a really sweet little muslin blanket. It's pink with white polka dots and this adorable little headband that I thought looked nice. This will just be a really soft look. And then this one, I love this swaddle. It is huge. It's like a swaddle blanket, so we'll have to play with it. I'm sure she's gonna be probably pretty tiny. My doctor doesn't think she's that big, but you never know. I'm pretty sure, I know she has a big head, but this one I love the colors of. It's got this beautiful like floral type, I don't even know what those are, if they're like peonies. They don't look like peonies. I don't know what they are. But this, and then the sage headband there, or if her head's big enough, I have this super cute little wrap. So I just brought those for her. And then I brought one of these. I love these. We have some of the halo ones. This one's great for when they're super tiny. They're the Swaddle Me brand swaddles. And they just kind of open up like that. You tuck them in like a little glowworm and then wrap them up. So I brought that one. It's just like a really soft, like beigey yellow color. I brought her a pair of little tiny booties. These just have little like, I think it's a puppy. These were given to us a while back. They were my nephew's when he was tiny, and then my sister-in-law gave them to us because they're obviously super tiny. But just to keep her feet warm. I brought 2 of our favorite outfits here. Our favorite brand for like just the little babies is Kiki Pants. So if you're not familiar with Kiki Pants, it's like that bamboo, 100% bamboo material, and it's like the softest. So this one we were given as a gift at my first baby shower with Lenora, and it's just this beautiful little pink, super teeny tiny striped outfit. And it comes with a matching pair of pants and a matching, this is a hat. I'm just holding it upside down because it's kind of funny. And that's the hat. So I brought this one, and then we actually got her a new one because this one was Lenny's. I wanted to get her her own. So this one has these beautiful little like paper cranes. And I love the colors, and they're so pretty. And again, it comes with the little matching pants and the little hat. So those are really nice for baby because they're just so soft and so cozy. And I don't know, I just have this like feeling that when this new tiny little life comes out of you into the, and they come like earthside, it's like, I don't want to put her in anything kind of like even remotely scratchy. That might sound weird, but this feels like a cloud. It feels like heaven. So I'm like, well, I feel like that's super appropriate. She just came out of like the most peaceful place, and why not put her in something extraordinarily comfortable? I wish I had my own set of these. I did have a pair of pajamas that were in like the same fabric, but can't find those. I also brought her just 2 very basic white Gerber onesies. One has a long sleeve and one has short sleeve. I brought a few pairs of socks, which is probably excessive, but I brought them anyway. And then I didn't know how long we'd be in there, whether the hospital here will have, because the hospital that we had, the hospital we were at in Salt Lake City when I had Lenora just supplied us with tons and tons of these like basic white ones. I don't know if this one will, so I just brought a couple extra outfits. Some of my favorite ones from H&M. They're super tiny, so they fit the Freshie babies really well. This one here is just like, it's a little Bambi one, and it has these little polka dot pants and a matching hat. So again, these were Lenora's as well. We didn't buy like anything for this baby. Anything that we have that's new, which is quite a bit, was all given to us. But these were all Lenny's and I love them. This one is a little cat with polka dotted pants. And again, the little matching hat, and it has little ears on it. So that may be too many clothes for her, but again, I don't know. I also don't know what, like how big she's going to be. So most of these are newborn, but they can fit like a 0 to 3 months. So that's it for her. And then for me, I brought a really comfortable pair of socks, a little pair of ankle socks. I just want socks. Like, I was gonna bring my slippers. I have these little slide on Ugg slippers, but from what I remember, my feet and my ankles got really swollen after my C-section. You have to actually have this like compression machine on them while you're laying in bed for quite a while. So I don't know if I'm going to be up and walking around. With Lenora, I was personally up and moving around like crazy. Like, I felt so good. I wasn't hurt, like nothing. I felt really, really good. So, but I don't want to assume I'm going to be that way this time. So I'm not going to bring my slippers, and just, well, maybe I will, just in case the floor is really slippery. I brought 2 burp cloths. I love the homemade ones. My aunt made these for Lenora when she was a baby. I don't know if that's coming up. So one of them has little bunnies on it, and the other one has like a little plaid pattern with stars on the other side, and this one's gray. So these are great. You just kind of sling them over your shoulder after you're nursing and you're burping, or just, they're really soft and well worn and well loved. So I brought both of those. Those are my absolute favorite burp cloths. So thank you, Aunt Bev. I love these. So I guess that counts as babies. Next, I brought my belly wrap. So when you have a C-section, they do provide you with one, but I brought my own as well. I have like 3 of these. This one is the larger. It's a small medium, but it is the larger of the ones that I wear. It also has this extra band around it so that you can tighten it if you need to around the midsection. So this I got, and I swear by these. You like absolutely swear by waist trainers, belly bandits, belly bands. I do have a belly bandit, but it's an extra small, and Lord knows that's not going to fit until probably the 2nd or 3rd week. I think I wore it the 2nd week after Lenny, once a lot of the swelling went down. But these are so important, you guys. Like, I really attributed my bouncing back from Lenora to these waist belly bandits, waist trainers, belly bands, whatever. They help tremendously in shrinking your uterus and just kind of getting all that fluid out of the center. Great, my battery's gonna die. So I wear these religiously for the first like 2 months after I have the baby, like all the time. And my waistline went back to normal very quickly. I don't know if it will do that again this time, but I'm prepared for it. I also have these little shorts I got from Target. These are Stars Above. They're just a really comfortable pair of pajama shorts. I brought a pair of, oh no, this is my robe. I brought a robe. I think robes are super important. You can just wear your nursing tank or your nursing bra under it, open it up, really comfortable. This one is that bamboo fabric as well. So I got that from Target and I love it. It's so cozy and soft. I got a little pajama set from Target. This is a pair of shorts. Okay, my camera died, so I had to go get a new battery. So those shorts also come with this little matching tank top. And this one's just extremely comfortable. The fabric's like Tencel. It's really comfortable. So anything that's like soft against your skin, really easy to move around in, highly recommend it. I don't recommend bringing a bunch of like frilly frou-frou things or like excessive outfits. It's just not necessary. You're laying in bed nursing your baby most of the time. So on that note, I brought 2 nursing tanks, both in black. I know, boring. I meant to get like, well, I was gonna say white, but I'm not gonna be wearing a white nursing tank until my milk supply is kind of like evened out, because it can be out of control, and then nobody wants like colostrum or breast milk on a white tank top, because good luck getting that out. But this one here is, this one is by Medela. I got this when I was pregnant with Lenora and wore it constantly. It's a really stretchy fabric. It's got kind of a tighter band around the waist and the belly. This one's a medium. I wish they had a small when I went to get it, but they didn't. But I will say it fits in the boob area really, really well when you're engorged. But I love it, and it just has a little snap opening here to nurse and make it really easy. So I brought 2 of these because I'm probably just going to be living in my robe, my nursing tanks, and the shorts. The easiest thing, you don't want to be messing with like tank tops that you're constantly lifting up, or sweatshirts. I mean, I would recommend bringing a sweatshirt because you're probably going to get cold. I still have to add that to the here because I completely forgot. So I will be adding a sweatshirt as well. Then this one here is the Auden brand, or Auden brand, I'm not sure how you say it, from Target. Again, it's just the standard little clip like this. And this one is just a little bit more of a basic cotton tank. I also brought a pair of really comfy pajama pants, just in case the shorts are if I'm a little bit too chilly in the shorts. I brought those. And then I brought a pair of leggings to go home in. So I'm gonna probably just wear leggings and a nursing tank and head my way home because it's probably gonna be warm here. I might even wish I brought a pair of shorts, but this is what's gonna be super comfortable for me. And I probably will bring some sort of cardigan to go over that. We'll see, but I didn't wanna overpack it. This is just basics, in my opinion, the things that you need. Comfortable pajamas, nursing tanks, nursing bras, pads, which they should also provide you at the hospital. I just wanted to bring a more natural option. A couple things for baby, nothing crazy. With Lenora, I brought way too much for her, and she didn't use like any of it because the hospital provides you with diapers and those little onesies. At least the one that we went to did, so I didn't use like anything. Yeah, and some some crummy underwear that you don't care about, and some toiletries. Like, really, that's all you need. And then as far as like your husband goes, just make sure your husband has deodorant, toothbrush. I haven't had my toothbrush in there, but obviously I'll be bringing the toothbrush. Make sure that your husband has deodorant, toothbrush, a couple of t-shirts, a comfortable pair of pants, or shorts, whatever they prefer, like lounging in, just lounge clothes, a couple pairs of boxers or whatever they choose to wear, nothing crazy. And then I'm also bringing my like a nice camera. I'm bringing my vlog camera because I do plan on vlogging the birth. Hopefully all goes well and I can do that. My laptop, phone charger, super important. Any chargers for the electronics that I'm bringing. I'm also bringing a styrofoam cooler. I am having my placenta encapsulated, so if that's something that you are going to do, you just need to bring your own cooler. The hospital has ice and I believe a bag for your placenta. But I do have a doula coming to pick it up, take it home, dehydrate it, put it into capsule form, and then she'll be dropping it off at my house. All that I needed to do was bring the cooler, which now this doesn't really have any way to like hold tight, so we'll have to figure that out. So that's the one I chose. But I did have somebody ask me like what my husband, like what their husband should bring, and honestly, like, mine's super easy. He just needs a couple changes of clothes, deodorant, and a toothbrush, and he's good to go. A lot of people say bring stuff for entertainment if you're going to be there a little while. So like iPad or like your computer, movies, things like that. But like we have our computer and we have like Netflix and Hulu and all that, just like the majority of people watching this probably. So a book on tape, maybe like a puzzle book. You guys, like, I don't know if you want to play like a crossword puzzle or something like that. I don't know, just anything that's gonna like provide you with a little bit of entertainment, because you are kind of sitting there all day and the days can feel really long. But yeah, that's it. So I wanted to come on here really quickly and include this item. I think it's, for me, it was pretty important. It obviously doesn't go in your hospital bag, but it's something that I'm taking to the hospital with me. So this is like a nursing pillow, and it's called My Breast Friend. So it just has this little clamp here, like a clip. Does not fit around my belly right now. Well, yes it does. And it kind of clips around your belly like this. So that, and it also has this like little pouch here. It's upside down. It has this little pouch right here as well, so you can like put like, I found a chapstick from when Lenny was born. I have to wash this. This cover comes off. I have to wash it. Score, you guys, if you didn't watch my last video, I also found a chapstick in my couch. I love this one. So anyway, you can put things like chapstick in here. You can put lotions, you can put pacifiers, just anything that you want close by. So I'm including this because though you don't need something like this, obviously people hold their babies and breastfeed for centuries and centuries, but I really found this helpful. Like if it's in the middle of the night or you're really tired or your arms are tired and you just really want a nice place for the baby to relax while he or she nurses, this is like the most comfortable little like memory foam pillow, and it just creates this amazing support because you're gonna be breastfeeding a lot if that's what you choose to do, of course. And anyway, I just found this really, really helpful. So I wanted to give it an honorable mention and let you know I will be washing this cover and taking this with me. So that's all I can think of that I know that I really, really used. I hope you find this helpful. Like I said, to each their own. There are hundreds and hundreds and hundreds, probably thousands of these videos out there. Everybody has a different opinion on what you need, what you're gonna use, what you're not gonna use. This is just what I know I need and what I'm going to use. So again, I hope you found this helpful. If you did, please make sure you give this video a thumbs up and leave me a comment down below if there's anything that I don't have that you found was like a must-have for you. That would be awesome. And if you haven't already, please make sure you are subscribed. I will be posting my birth vlog and then some things like, you know, bringing home the baby, meeting her sister, things like that, along with my standard cleaning videos and just lifestyle videos. So if you haven't already, please make sure you are subscribed, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.